everybody. Thank you for joining us. This is for our second episode of Eat, Pray, Kill, our Kill 6 Billion Demons RPG. I had to think about that for a second, which word to choose and start with. We are using the Broken World system, and yeah, we are streaming from the GeekSpace, which is a non-profit online broadcasting studio based in Seattle. We're dedicated to increasing visibility and representation, both on and off camera, while creating a really great inclusive space for you to geek out in. So thank you for joining us. As you've noticed, there is a two-part goal. First half, I believe we've hit already, which is great. We've made this change so that we can actually count donations that happen throughout the week and give you credit and give you great shout-outs. And all the money goes to helping pay our players as well as the behind-the-scenes work that we do, which is a lot of work, so much work. It helps keep the light on in this really amazing studio that we have with space and amazing neighbors that actually like us.
They invited us to a party.
They did invite us to a party. So, let's start.
Real quick, one of the announcements is the VODs. Twitch lost a whole half hour VODs.
Yeah.
I'm working on restoring them as quickly as I can.
Twitch decided that it just deleted some of our VODs and our highlights, so that's great news, and Anna's on it to replace it. It was a lot, I'm assuming. I don't know how the Twitch works.
The actual damage is like...
It was like 4 episodes of Leviathan, right?
Hi guys. So the actual what happened was we lost basically everything second season Leviathan and most of A Manner of Speaking, but I already had most of that super easy to restore. So I got all that stuff back. The more long-term damage is episode 3 of A Manner of Speaking and episode 6 of season 2 of Leviathan. And the fundraiser are going to take me a while because I have to pull them into an editor and chop them up that way and then upload them places. But I will do that as soon as I reasonably can. First priority is making sure that all of this stuff gets to YouTube as quickly as possible, and we keep up with it right now to make sure this doesn't happen again. And then second priority was getting the fast stuff. Now we've just got a couple of episodes that I've got to get back up, and we're working on it. So, sorry, Twitch did at least, they were slightly apologetic in their email, so, there's that.
That's fine.
Thanks, Twitch.
Great.
Love ya.
Yay. Yes. So, we will start with introductions. Stand aside.
Hi.
What are you? Why are you here? Who let you in?
Hi, my name is Directly Romantic. Hi, my name is Strix. That's not true, that's your name. Hi, my name is Directly Romantic. I am the social media helper person, and I am a streamer. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, usually in the IRL category where I talk, I rant, and I have wonderful, lovely guests, like most people at this table, who have time for me, AJ.
We tried once.
I know, we tried once and I was dying. I'm also playing Strawberry, the small blue demon with a heart of... Probably like black, I would assume, a black heart, but in a nice way. Licorice, a black licorice heart.
Yes, tasty.
I like punching bad guys, and I like the boss.
And I taste of the sea.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Arya, and you can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda. It's pretty awesome. I just yell about things, either memes or politics or... meme politics? I don't know.
That's very important.
Yeah, whatever random thought is in my head at the moment. And then, on this show, I am playing Lotus Eater, and I am a blue demon who's not always doing so great. Anyway, she wants to be a magical girl, and she's got some fancy books of magic that she just loves so much. I've learned so much from these books, let me tell you. Anyway, I know the ways of cuteness power to rip people's faces off.
So when your players ask you, can I know about manga, you say yes and.
Oh, hi. Oh, my name is Algernon Bolden, and I am a developer over at Harebrained Schemes. You can catch me at Algernon Bolden because I have no fancy monikers or anything. And for you today, I'm playing Prey the Lion, who's the only human in this group of demons. Scary. They carry a legendary sword with them and otherwise seem very lazy about everything else. Things work for them, though, somehow.
Nice.
It's a mystery.
Nice.
Secrets.
Hi, I'm Strix. You can find me on Twitter at _Strix, STRIX. I am a narrative designer at Eline Media. I make video games. I tell stories professionally for money, and it's great. So I'm really excited about that. And today I am playing a red demon, and her name is Sifa Devouring Kar Begum Hoye Quebrezado. And you can call her Sifa for short. But, you know, she's pretty awesome. Very attractive, kind of the best at music and poetry, and, you know, is in charge, but is not the boss.
That's a boss.
She's amazing.
He's the boss.
I want to be just like her when I grow up.
No, you don't.
Really, no.
No,
Yes.
you really don't.
No.
You can also, if you guys want to, you can follow along with our characters on Twitter. I don't have all of our handles memorized, but I assure you that they're there and you can find them.
But TweetDeck's got it for you.
Yeah, TweetDeck's got it. You can do that.
And I'm Steph. You can find me on the Twitters and the Twitch at SourFruitJunkie. I don't stream, but I'm just in chat sometimes yelling at the void at you guys. I am the GM, and this is great. It's my first ever GMing session, anything. Yay! And you guys get to come with me on this really great wild ride. So, quick stuff. We figured out that we had the wrong rule set for the refined and printed it straight from the book. So I saw a lot of chat in Discord. Thank you guys. That helped point it out, and we figured it out today.
Yes.
Which is great.
Now I
So-
have new powers to unleash
so,
on you all.
Strix has to relearn everything. Not really. It's fine. I trust her. It's great. It's good.
I mean,
That's gonna
it just
happen.
made me think that she also must admire me because she was copying my moves.
Well, senpai, sorry. So recap. Oh, it's my first time recapping. What happened?
Water skiing!
Water
There was
skiing.
one
Oh god,
time.
you are water skiing.
Candy?
Let's do
I
this
can't do that.
chronologically, maybe.
So chronologically, you guys took a what was it? A beautiful
pagoda.
Pagoda. Sifa's own pagoda, beautiful, refined and gilded, to Anchor, a place, this town, small town, that has been has surrounded by rumors of monsters and kidnappings, and they arrived on shore and met that firsthand. This is the monster bit. That was really exciting and very fun. And they moved on to the town and found information. A lot of what? What is wrong?
Nothing.
What is
Can I
wrong?
just
I
point
am
out
not
that you,
here.
you,
What?
you slid under Steph's chair?
That's great. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We went to the town and they, looking for information, they met an angel there who seemed very
Incompetent.
incompetent. It's not his fault that
Doing his
he's
best.
misled. And investigating, and due to all the occurrences and the nightmarish creatures, people have been leaving, so he's been left on his own to figure out what the hell's going on. They were sent on a lead to talk to the local gang, Hot Flash, which, yes, is run by a bunch of women. It's great. Except that I learned, they talked to a gang, Queen D, who pointed them to a few people and a kind person named Torcus, who in turn gave them the information about people being stolen and walking away as if in a dreamlike state and being taken by a hooded figure on the wharf. And so, after a bit of wandering and sitting underwater, they finally met with this hooded figure, did battle, caught him, and under veil and guise of torture found all the information.
We don't know. Maybe I pleasured him to death. You don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. He's
there was
dead
some-
There
now.
was screaming and there was cackling, and you don't know.
Yeah, and it all melted together, so he's actually a monster.
Yeah.
And he's not around anymore.
He's not around anymore.
He's not around anymore.
And then he went home.
home.
Tummy.
Yes.
He's safe now. Where he belongs, in your belly.
He's nutrients. That's where the heart is.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this?
Hell.
Though due to a tragic twist of fate, one of their leads is now presumably dead or gone, with threatening messages left around town in blood, red blood, human blood. And Torcus is also nowhere to be found. Though this was very fortunate, since you wound up bribing a bunch of merchants in the city center and revealing that perhaps there is a bigger play, especially, maybe the slums are being sacked off so the rest of the city can be kept safe. We don't know. Maybe we'll find out more.
We do know I have a lot of loot to sort through.
Yes, you do have a lot of loot. We're still trying to catalog that. Absolutely.
Also, I got a cool soup stock recipe from this really
That's
lovely
true. You
grandmother.
did. You got soup stuff.
And I got some water rocks and fish bones.
I like
Fireworks are
that
smooth.
you don't cast spells and yet you're collecting all these things and
Yeah.
have to like.
What do you do with the fish bones? You keep them.
Oh, honey.
Glue them to your teeth.
And so now with the way to go, they have found leads to a transport that keeps going, that does loops around Anchor, the island they're at right now, and another mysterious island offshore. And they have collected a boat and water skis and a matching bathing suit
Yeah!
to go on their way.
It's really.
But we left some people behind.
Yes, we did. And because of the poor treatment of 69 Bright Ocean, the incompetent angel cop, 32 Susan left. What do you have talked to you? Would any of you have actually talked to him before leaving?
I mean, he might have just jumped off the boat and walked back.
Yeah, that does sound like him.
So as you were packing, there is a definitive moment in which Susan decides that no, I will stay. They need our help, and I will stay.
All right.
Missing out on the water skis.
I hug his leg
I don't understand.
and I smell him.
No, I'm definitely not gonna miss you.
Oh, he's just saying that. I love you, buddy.
No.
I'll be good.
I'll watch him.
Then he just turns around and marches into town.
Bye!
Don't think he liked my information extraction methods.
Eh.
I think he would have liked the watermelon cracking game, though. We could have played that, and he's gonna miss it. I'm really sad, but more watermelon for us.
Do you guys know what watermelons are?
No.
No.
But we just smiled.
I'm just excited that she's excited.
Yeah! We'll play games!
Watermelons.
Great. So you guys take off. It is about less than a half day. It's probably equivocal to like a 6-hour ride to get to the transport, where you kind of guess of where it is. So there's time on the boat. Are you guys sequestered anywhere?
Well, I did some tweeting.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah, we did take some
Face
selfies.
palming.
I did do some selfies. I took some selfies of the crew.
I think the sea generally makes Sifa moody, so she's off looking into the distance being moody most of the time, unless someone bothers her.
Do any of you bother her?
Where are you on the boat?
Probably near the prow,
Where's that on a boat?
The front.
the front.
Well, if you remember correctly, I am just hanging on the bottom right below that.
Right next to him, Titanic
So I'm just
style.
like that.
Oh, that's
boss.
right, you're the masthead. Okay. Not your boss. What are you doing down there?
I'm just enjoying the taste of the sea. Tastes like fish. How are you? You seem quiet. Are you quiet because I'm talking a lot? I'll stop talking. Should I start talking now? No. Oh, sorry.
I'm fine.
Good. Can I get you anything?
No.
Are you worried about Khalid?
No.
Boss.
No, and I'm not your boss. How many times am I gonna have to tell you that the contract is over? It was over like 5 centuries ago, and I'm not your boss. And you really should maybe go your own way, because I
Time is
don't
boring.
need you.
Okay, you say that, but I think what you mean to say is that you like having me around. Because I'm good for things, like punching and getting yelled at.
It's true that you're better at punching than I am. It's quite unrefined.
But you're so good at so many other things. You talked a crowd into yelling at the other guy and then giving you all their gold. And
Yes, I
treasure.
know.
That was really good. That was really cool.
I'm not your boss.
Yeah, okay, good one. It's a funny joke. I like that you keep doing it, but
I'm
it's
gonna
funny.
drown you.
You can't drown me.
I can try.
That'd be fun. Do you want to go swimming?
No.
Yes,
Do you
can.
see this outfit?
It's very nice.
And it's very expensive.
Yeah. But you have a lot of money. And plus you can just get people to give you anything you want. Because you're awesome.
That's 1, not true, but flattering. And 2, this is antique silk. Okay, you can't find this in Throne anymore. So we're not gonna get salt water on it, okay?
What's silk? Is it silk? And I take this off, but I take one arm and I just kind of fall a little bit to the water. And I catch myself and pull myself back up.
Sure, that's silk, yes. But seriously, when are you gonna leave me alone?
When we kill a king.
I don't really have not stated any intentions to kill a king.
Yeah, but you haven't stated no intentions to not kill a king.
I've definitely told you.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, everybody wants to murder the people that control them, but
I don't want to murder you.
I don't control you.
Ah.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go to the other side of the prow.
Okay, bye, boss. If you need anything, I'll be over here. And don't miscalculate too much.
So as she's slowly drifting to the other side of the boat, what are you two doing on the other end?
I am totally water skiing. And I'm making that really,
Yeah.
really cute yeah sound that Pikachu makes. That I'm just doing that over and over while I'm water skiing.
Wave's really choppy. It's not that great of a ride right now. Well, it's not
I
exciting.
like
It's not like
rough.
it's not that high. You're just like, "Ugh."
I'm having fun, and I've never done this before, so I don't really have anything to compare to. I'm having a good time.
I'm sitting at the edge, actually drawing her as she's bouncing, and this point just drawing after drawing it back. And so when you flip it through, it actually makes a little animation of her doing like this.
Oh my god.
That's adorable.
Nice.
On the other side of me, like this to my left, there's like 5 or 6 fishing poles. No one actually saw me bring fishing poles, by the way. They're just
You happen to have them,
yeah.
as if you were fated to find things. Did you catch anything?
Let's find out.
Roll that one again.
7. So
7?
Sure.
Okay.
Shoot.
You catch a few shoes, a piece of a garment that you have no I don't know where this goes. Like, where does this go? And then you finally catch one sickly fish. Very
Like,
sickly
Is
fish.
the
Are we
fish
going,
in
like-
my mouth? Did I fall off the top and he pulled me out with the fish?
oh.
You catch a sickly fish, and then you hoist Strawberry on.
My tongue's just wrapped around the fish.
Ew.
Hi.
Fairy baby, why are you you know there's a hook there.
Oh, is that why it hurts?
Yes.
Oh.
You probably latched onto the actual good fish that he was gonna catch, but he said it's you.
No.
Just open your mouth. Open your mouth. Yeah.
My big tongue's just swirling around, can't keep it still.
I have half of the fish still if you want it.
Oh.
Sweetie, just do you? Was it good?
It was very good. Thank you.
How much blood is on my fishing rod now?
It's not that much blood.
But it's my blood.
I mean, it's probably more in his mouth, because when you cut your tongue, or like your
Ooh.
mouth, it's just like, it just comes out,
Yeah. A little bit.
because you're just drooling everywhere and all that stuff. So we have gashy, bloody mouth while water skiing, and this persists. The journey there isn't too exciting. No one really comes out here anymore. So it is gray. Well, it's gray in this forever half sunset that happens out. You're not exactly out into the rim of Throne. You're far away from. Is it Ogon's Mistake? I think.
That's my favorite
And you're
location.
out. You're kind of out more towards where the sun is. And as you're skiing, this large suit of armor comes into view.
When you say
Starts out small.
large,
Starts out
Okay.
with spec. And it's, well, if it's far away,
yes.
it's a large suit of armor far away. You see a little speck in the horizon, and as you're coming closer and closer and catching up to it, it is this large suit of armor that is walking in the ocean. It is a common sight in Throne. Their transports, a lot of, usually, if public transport is lucky enough to get a hold of one of these, they use them as like immense buses and ferries in between their islands and different hells. But usually these are found as guild transports. They are enormous shells of old angels bound by, with unbound demons inside of them, running them. And so this is slow treading. And there is a small wharf trailing behind it, kind of about where the waistline is. Imagine Cherno Alpha from Pacific Rim, and that's kind of the shape that you're looking at. A giant bucket head,
Ooh.
kind of more thin arms, and a close, tapered torso. And so this is kind of towards the waistline. There's a small wharf trailing behind it. There's two, one for each leg. It's walking. There are no boats on there.
Is there fog around it?
The mists are not very thick today.
Lotus.
All right, I'll come back in. A little disappointed. Wasn't as fun as I was expecting.
But at least you match.
Yes.
You change?
It's a new experience. Yeah, sure. I'll change.
Okay, cool. Any preparations before you attempt to dock? It's very quiet. There isn't anybody from what you can see. There aren't exactly windows in this thing, and the entryways, as you've seen in your vision, is actually located towards the front.
That's right. There was that whole blood ritual vision thing that I had. That was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was really
Yeah, we nearly died.
I was wrong.
So we got good news and some bad news. Good news is that we found it really easily. Good job, team. Bad news is they probably could see us for at least 2 or 3 leagues with
So
no miss.
there's no surprise element. We just go in and bust their faces, and by we I mean you two.
That's a great plan. I like busting faces,
Oh,
and especially when she tells me to.
What about, can we try to make friends first? I mean, we don't, I don't want to get punched.
Good point.
How
Are they
would
bad
we?
guys?
Wait. How would we position and contextualize approaching them in the middle of the nowhere for no reason, and sell it as friendship?
Look cool.
Might I remind you that they also killed a bunch of kindly folk and many other people in the slums and turned into revenants.
Yeah,
they're
but I
bad
don't
guys.
want to get punched.
Well, if you stand behind me, I'll do all the punching. I'll just do this around you.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go punch
I
him.
mean,
High five.
unless we can sink them from afar, I would prefer that method if possible.
I don't know, do you have a gun or a spear that can take down an angel that is, I don't know, 30 meters?
Not anymore.
What?
That's what I said. I don't have it anymore.
You scare me sometimes.
She scares me all the time. I like it.
She's so inspiring.
That's weird. I'm gonna have some more of my fruity cocktail drink that I'm having on the prow of a ship.
I have a
Is that
other half
alcohol?
of the fish.
you have fish
No.
water. You just like squeeze it
I
out
have,
of the
I have
fish.
the other half of the
Mortals,
fish in a
no.
cup of water.
Bottle.
Yeah!
Bottle.
I'll actually break the end of the bottle on the boat and just begin to just...
What is that? What are you doing? Stop!
I found it in the box downstairs.
He's human! He'll get inebriated and then won't be able to fight.
Oh. I
Honey.
forget that the squishies.
First secret about me is that I'm always inebriated.
You roll push because it's risky. Only if you want to.
Oh, yes.
Because it's very risky.
He's gonna be high the entire fight.
Yeah. Something good might happen, something bad might happen.
So that is an 11.
Great, you can take a power die.
Yay.
Alright,
That is max. And you have 3 now. It is maxed.
Good vintage. Let's see what's on the...
You get the really good devil liqueur.
Yeah.
It was the box with all the locks on it.
That stuff is hard to come by.
Yeah, but I found it.
That's good to
Good
know.
job.
Wait,
Thank you.
where did you find it?
Did you
In
drain the
box
bottle?
downstairs.
Not half of
There's
it.
definitely a little
With all the
devil
locks.
inside. Like,
With
Oh! Is that like a tequila worm?
it's like this big. It's like
Oh.
a little shrimp size little
I'm
like.
gonna go look at Sifa, just
Oh, so
smile a
many
bit,
demons in it?
and then take the little demon, flip it up in air.
You'll find out
Taste
the
of
hard way.
blueberries. You don't know what blueberries are, but that's what they taste like. Has that same little consistency too,
Is that what I taste like?
like a fruit balloon.
No, I haven't tasted
That
it.
sounds like a terrible cereal.
You
That's
eat
like a lie.
demons, we can eat you. It's fair.
Circle of
Thank
life.
you.
Now I'm fortified. Let's go save this little town.
Yeah.
You taste kind of similar, but maybe if it had been sitting in the sun for like 1,000 years.
Wait, are you eating him again?
Just a little bit, just some hair.
What did we talk about?
I wanted to know what flavor I was.
Then taste yourself.
I can't tell what flavor I am because I just taste like me.
Do you taste the strawberry?
What?
No digits.
Oh, okay, I've learned my lesson, okay?
Barry, finger out, finger out. Remember, you just was on the hook.
Bored. Punch, punch, punch.
So leading up from the wharf, the tubes to go up are ladders. Scale up to the leg, and lead up to the chest piece.
Cool.
You guys go. What order are you going in?
Well, can you possibly, with your very delicate and amazing nose, sniff out the quantity of people we're talking about here? Like, how strong is the stench?
Okay.
Try secrets.
Roll for
My
scent.
secrets, yeah.
That was like your number one used move. I love it.
Yeah.
So
Roll for
creepy.
nose flavor.
Roll for flavor.
All right, so it's
Plus 9.
6, 8.
8? Okay. Because this is used as transport, you get a lot of smells. There are 3 that are very strong, though. One of them was that hooded figure. The other 2 you can't really tell. But they're there. They're just like that very constant. They're like kind of around this place more. Does that make sense?
My nose just simply isn't as good as yours.
Well, I definitely smell the hooded figure. They smell maybe scared, maybe stressed. I don't know. Maybe they just don't like the people that are around them. There are a lot of people here. And then I think that they have 2 friends. Smells like friendship, but not good friendship. Like
Bad friendship.
bad friendship. Friendship that out of necessity, maybe. I think. It's hard to tell. Anyway,
You can smell that.
I don't know. It's just what I feel.
Your
Okay.
nose is awesome.
I mean, could be wrong, but probably not.
Do any of them smell fun to punch?
Yes. Yes. They all smell fun to punch. If they don't want to be our friends.
Okay, I agree, but they seem to be bad guys because they did bad guy things, so I gotta hit them. I made a promise.
Bad guy thing. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess they did bad guy things.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I mean, if it's for friendship's sake, then I don't know. Sometimes you gotta do stuff for your friends. Right? Isn't that
Mary
how it
baby?
works?
Revenants. Killing innocent civilians.
They're
They
bad.
bad.
They're bad.
Right. That's what they did.
Yeah, they killed all the little buddy.
Oh, right.
Little
Okay.
buddy.
Well, yeah, okay, they smell good, like, good for punching.
Okay. Here we go.
And
We
there's
can
one
make
last.
a pate. Yes.
There's enough.
Friendship pate!
Oh.
And there's a final ladder before you get to his outcropping that's built up to its chest, so people, it's like a landing, kind of like a nice balcony, without rails, not for kids. And so you can climb up.
I go last.
I go first.
Go first?
Yeah.
Unless you want
Okay.
to go first.
No, I mean, I'm
I
excited.
just don't want you to get punched.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Balancing my urges is hard.
Strawberry first. Cephas at very
You can do it right
last.
over my shoulder.
And then Prey, are
Just
you
like-
before or after Lotus?
It depends on how excited Lotus is, because I've almost fallen
I'd
off
say
for this.
very excited.
Yeah, pate. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm
She like
hungry.
immediately just jumped
Make
on.
sure to tenderize it extra. I'll
Yeah.
tenderize
I
it
knew it
extra
fell off
for you.
the side about 5 times. Just
Oh, as you're swaying back and forth.
I don't approve of this.
What do you see? Are you seeing like?
No, more like this. Oh, that's
Okay.
just steep.
You see a doorway leading kind of to a cargo bay, in a sense. It's essentially the cargo bay. There are cages. They are all empty. Typical miscellaneous stuff lying around. Sometimes they like boxes that look like there were snacks in them, crates, and with another ladder leading up.
Strawberry just walks over and is like just kicking the cages, just growling at them.
Mary, babe. Come back. It's
Push over
okay.
one of the cages and just walk back.
Start petting. Very sad. This description.
Oh, he does a little
Okay.
dog thing, puppy.
Cages are not enemies, so let's keep going.
We should let them know we're here, though.
Want me to yell?
Yeah, let's
No,
yell.
no.
That's- if you want to go ahead, I'm just trying to stop
You yell, you
Yeah.
roll push.
Up to you.
That's the sound he makes. Just holding in the yell.
Yeah, I like yelling.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
I don't like having to search for things.
It's boring. Searching is boring. It's better to yell because then you can punch sooner.
You're still talking pretty loud. As you're walking towards this ladder?
I don't have any volume control.
We
You
know.
kind of don't.
We're aware.
And as you're nearing up the ladder from behind you, the cages, what you just see this enormous club just come down and try to hit you.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Oh shit!
What do you do? What do you do?
What is the reaction time? Is it like am I already like
Dodge!
You hear the whoosh and it's coming back down.
Dodge!
I would
What
like
do
to
you
try
do?
to dodge. Is it something behind
You
me?
can-
Can I tell if something's behind me, or is it like to
No, it's
opposite
like as
side?
you're turning a corner, kind of, right? And
Oh.
so it's kind of like a wall where the cages are leaning up against, and someone just like club comes out of nowhere. It's kind of like up a bit, probably, yeah, above you because you're.
I jump as high as I can over them, backwards to where they are.
So you're gonna try and
I'm
jump.
gonna try to get behind them.
Trying to get behind them. Okay, you're gonna roll agility. So you're gonna roll 2d6 and then hit with reflex.
Zero. What is zero count as?
What?
What is zero count? Oh, so
You don't add anything to the roll.
It's not negative
So you
though?
roll. Yeah, no.
Okay. That's 8.
8, you get an 8. Cool. So you can read on your sheet. 7 and 9, you get a hold 1. You can spend any hold at any point in this combat when you move 1 for 1 to accomplish the following effects. So you can expend a point. You can run, fly, or jump along a normally
Jump.
impassable surface. You jump over. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So you miss that first swing, and it's coming back around to try and hit you, and you jump over it. And when you reel behind, you see pretty much an eidolon, a stone guard. They're dressed in like kind of robes and some padded armor, but you know they have a rock for a head. It's great. There's a hole, and inside of it you see a pulsing blue symbol in the darkness of the
Oh, it's dark in here.
cargo bay. At least this section is. It's lit up to that point.
You're allowed to kill that. Not that I'm your boss,
Is it
because
my
I don't
turn
tell
to
you
kill
what
it
you
right
do.
now?
But
I don't know if
You get to dodge it.
Okay,
So,
I thought that was a turn. I wanted to
person
make
who
sure
was
before.
next closest, praying.
I'm going to just stumble and wait until like the actual bone cloak lands, put my hand on it, and I'm gonna actually channel flame, and then roll agility to when it lifts up to slide down the thing.
To slide, how do you mean? What-
Like so, as the club hits, I'm gonna just roll along with it to get closer.
to get closer?
Yeah.
Cool, awesome.
Completely on accident though, it seems like.
Completely an accident. Great.
That's awesome.
Okay, that's 7, 8.
8?
Yep.
Great. Same deal. You can hold 1 for 1 and expend it. So
Okay.
you have that, and you don't have to expend it now.
Okay.
But you can expend it next time.
Pretty much as soon as the club lifts, I'm gonna spin it.
Cool. Next is Sifa. No wait, Lotus is next.
That's a
Is
good-
you last.
yeah.
Lotus, what do you do?
How close am I to this creature?
You'd probably be about 7 to 10 feet back because you're following the line. As kind of as Strawberry's yelling and being loud, walking through this doorway, and this club starts trying to wail at him.
Okay. I'm gonna try to run to stand on its shadow.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh shit.
Cool.
That's so cool. I love that move.
Yeah.
Let's see. So you can. That's. Is it? Do you roll for that, or it's like that ability that you just have, right? You
It's
just
an
engage
ability
it?
I just
Great.
have.
Okay.
I speak a red word and then.
That's awesome. Roll the agility just because you're going to be moving fast.
Let me see. Wait, for dread sorcery, no, I should roll for this.
Okay.
I should roll for this to see if I'm effective because it's dread sorcery has red word, and I imagine that it says when you speak.
If you want to be able to get there and step on the shadow, expend the power die
Okay.
to do that. So you should have 2. So you just
have 2.
now you're down to 1.
So.
So roll 3 dice and choose the 2 highest.
Okay. Choose the 2 highest. Okay. So I got 7 here. Do I
Add I think mind when you do sorcery.
Yes, and I got 9.
So you got 9 total? Okay, cool. So you see the Eidolon with its eye pulsing. There's very dim light, so you can get a hold of his shadow, but it's not like You haven't like bound him like you did with the hooded figure, and he like can't move, but he can kind of struggle against your will,
Okay.
just a little bit. But he's like kind of distracted. He doesn't really know which person to go for right now.
Okay.
He's not in your full control, but you got him.
All right.
Cool.
So yeah, I've run up and I scream out, "Tomare!" and tell it to stop. And stand on its shadow, and I get the badass stance, like, yeah. But I'm a little too occupied with trying to look cool. So
Okay,
I'm not as
cool.
Successful.
As you see her run, flip around, and step on the shadow, Sifa, you see another glowing symbol from the other side of that hall coming towards them.
Okay.
What do you do?
So I am going to use one of my court sorcery moves. Now that I have
Yes,
list
the
of them.
actual proper sheet.
Yes, and
My
I'm
bad.
going to roll for cast shadow.
Okay.
And what I intend is to make a duplicate of Strawberry, so that they may be attacked or distracted by it. I just use it strategically.
Okay, cool, yeah, awesome.
So let's see what happens. I roll a 6, a 9.
Sweet. Plus
So-
mind?
It is.
Do you plus mind on that one?
It is plus mine.
Cool.
So
you
I
have
get a
like
10,
Great.
which means I get exactly what I want.
Yes, you do.
So the illusionary effect just looks like Strawberry. It can't make any sounds, but
Cool.
it can move, and I have control of it basically until I rest. So that Strawberry is gonna lunge at the newcomer to keep it distracted.
And it's just kind of dive in and out and can't exactly be reached and like
Yeah, 'cause you
the
can't touch
second-
it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um,
So the second Eidolon is going for it, and because you rolled so successfully, it's just constantly just out of reach, and so it's kind of looking around. It doesn't come any closer.
Go me.
Your turn.
Yeah. Okay, so how big is this thing?
It's about. I'd say this guy is going to be about just under 6 foot. It's a
Okay.
big dude.
Okay, pretty big. Pretty big. Strawberry. So what is the club made of? Is it made of any materials?
Metal.
Metal?
I mean, like, there's like metal points coming out of it, but it's just mostly wood. Sorry, it's a
Okay.
harder wood and just like.
I'm behind it at this point, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. Strawberry turns around to look at the other Strawberry, waves the other Strawberry, falls back on his back between the thing's legs, and tries to grab its legs and bring it down.
Cool.
And
You're gonna-
roll it into a position where he is arched in a way where his back is on, or his stomach is on the ground, and he's just pulling the legs up so we can get information if we need to.
So wrestling
Yeah.
move. It's gonna
I
be
call
a
it Boston
might.
Crab.
You roll 2d6 and plus body.
It's 11.
11?
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
You can choose any of these or all of them. Your target stops moving, cannot move until they escape. They take 1 AP damage, gains reeling, and gains crippling. Do you want all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
He swung at me,
That's true.
and his friend's beating up other me. Or trying to.
1 damage. Great.
I don't like fighting. It's so barbaric.
And that's why I do it for you, boss. And I'm just literally torquing back with the biggest smile, with his big, jagged, white, bright teeth, just smiling, just torquing back, eyes so wide and happy.
And he just crumbles and there's like this groaning, you know, when the forest moves, like that's the sound that comes out of this idol, and he's just like not exactly happy. Like, stop, little thing.
No. Yeah, because I am small, so this looks ridiculous.
It's dumb. It's ridiculous.
It's awesome. I love it. 'Cause
Cool.
I'm awesome.
And now he's definitely restrained. Pray, what do you do?
Well, I guess you moved to the club, so as I'm beginning to flip over, it changes, and I just fall on my face for a second.
Oh no!
But then you get up
Sorry,
as
Pray.
it were.
It's fine. And then I'm gonna kick it in the eye.
Great.
What's down?
Reach heaven through violence or a violent kick in the face.
I like that, like, I have him down, his face is just completely exposed, you're just kicking him right in the
Bam.
eye.
Woo.
You're stepping in the shadow, fucking this one up.
Yeah, I'm going to, there's a sun, like, this vibrant light in the room, and it looks like for a second I'm gonna miss altogether.
Oh, good. Yes.
Better. And instead, this seemingly out of nowhere, even though I kicked left, my foot directly kicks in the eye, even though, like, physically it doesn't look like it should happen.
Great. How much damage? You do 2, right?
2 damage.
2
yeah.
damage. Great.
Strawberry holds his hand back for a high five.
Oh, so when you hit him, it's like a flash, And it's like, you know, when your bulbs just aren't really connecting and they're flickering on and off. That's what this symbol looks like it's doing.
Not to give up. Do you give up?
My knee goes into the spine and torques back even more.
Would just stab it in the eye.
I don't have any knives.
Lotus, you are next.
I'm going to consume this curse that I've put on it and deal it 2 damage.
Oh, great.
So this can happen at any point merely just by me willing it.
Because you hold on to their shadow.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so I'm just going to basically reach down and take a piece of their shadow and eat it.
Great. You reach into its eye where like that its fiery flame, the sigil exists, and you literally take it into your hand and it flickers in and out, kind of like when you catch a little lighting bug and then you consume it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it gets 2 damage.
And it's gone.
Yeah. Does it like crumble or?
Yes. It's like a very slow, rumbling, crumbling rock slide inside the brain. Is
I take a little bit and put it in my
like
rock
it-
bag.
There's still another one.
Oh, but Other Me's got it. Oh wait, Other Me! And I just charge after Other Me.
okay, cool, awesome. Garbage is still going for it. It's listed as garbage on my initiative sheet. It's still swinging and swinging. So what do? What is this little? What happens?
If it swings at the image and actually makes connection,
It won't make connections because you've.
the image will just be like, oh, it's fake. So the only thing I can really do with the image is keep it occupied.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not getting in there.
No, you're like nope. You're
Do
like,
it.
No. Okay. So you're lunging in there. What do you do?
Okay. I run exactly through Other Me. I pass perfectly.
That dispels
through
it, right? Or no?
It'll
Nope.
I can just pass through it. It doesn't actually.
It
doesn't
warps
affect-
the image momentarily.
He's just like,
I'm assuming it's like a fog that gets pushed back together. Like when you both runs right through it. Just my face comes bursting through the smoke image. Just jumps
and
right
it
at
knits back together.
lunges right at its head. I'm trying to rip his head off through violence.
Oh.
okay.
Do you want to spend an extra point
Yes.
for that shit?
Yeah. I don't know. I just pretend I put it in there. Oh, am I using? Is that read body too? 7.
7?
Yeah.
Great. Oh, did you expend a power die or did you?
Oh, I did.
Okay, so roll
Roll
3.
another one.
Yeah. So roll another one, and then if you can remember the numbers, the 2 that you rolled,
6 last time. No. It's plus body 2.
or just roll 3 again.
Okay, I got a 5.
5 plus what was your?
Your other highest number.
Other highest number was a 4.
was a 4. 9
9.
plus
2.
2. 9, 10, 11. Great. That works. Yes.
Oh,
absolutely.
shit!
Yeah.
I don't know how to do math.
You dig in, and then you just like throw a fist in there. This guy, instead of having one, has 2 holes, and they actually both have sigils in there.
I have
and
2
so
fists,
you,
though.
Yeah.
I just
So
go
you just
straight
grab
through
on
like
it. He's
this.
like punch. Awesome. Great. And now he's just like distracted, startled. He's like, wait, what? And boom, just like knocks it. And he's like trying to throw you off. What do you do, Prey?
So you did a punch thing? I'm gonna run up the little guy's back and then jump in the air, shoot that sword, and just bring it right down. And do that. I'm actually empower my roll to do this too.
Cool. Let's keep going.
Spending early.
Do it. We not like we're on the
It's not like you can't do
Yeah.
We'll take a nap.
it. We'll take a nap.
That would be a 11.
11. Amazing. And so you bring it down, and you strike it right down the middle, right between the 2 symbols, and then there's a flickering, and then it's off. And as you're holding on, you feel this small quiver and rumble, and it all falls apart.
I'm assuming I'm under the pile of rocks. That was awesome!
Would you say it rocked?
It rocked.
Wow.
Wow.
I actually like to retcon that. That rocked!
If
Yeah!
I had something to throw at you.
I love puns.
Can I do, I would like to do, Strawberry does this like choreographed handshake that him and Prey have been working on for a while. But it's we're both a little...
Okay, we should keep moving. Everyone's okay? No one is hurt?
I feel great. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Prey?
I'll buy you press here.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Silent Strawberry's still just standing there.
Oh yeah, he's just like...
Sure.
Because like your command was like distract the thing, now the thing is gone. He's just like kind of sitting in the rocks like...
Strawberry kind of just walks up to him, just looking at it.
Yeah, it's fake.
I know.
You know when like
But it's
dogs are
still-
super happy with themselves and just like... And so your mirror image of you is like this huge grin, it's like just panting like...
I'm so cute.
This is unnerving.
Just putting my hand through its face. just
Okay,
waving
moving
it.
on.
What are we doing?
You don't do anything with it. It's mine.
Is it just gonna stay here?
It's mine.
I feel like there's some
yours.
like legal right to likeness and all. Never mind.
I signed it in.
Can we keep moving before they all zero in on us and then try to kill us at once?
Yeah, boss. Up the ladder.
Up the ladder. All right, and there is a little doorway that leads into a little, kind of like an office room. There's a few desks around and papers strewn about. Yeah.
I'm gonna start opening all the drawers to look for anything cool.
Great. Awesome.
I just throwing the papers away.
You're throwing
I
papers
turn
away?
and I'm like,
Oh, I was asking.
Oh.
I find papers. I'm like, not cool. All right, look at another drawer. Not.
grab.
I'm gonna roll price secrets while you're doing that.
Okay.
Strawberry is just reaching in one of his many things that are just taped to him, basically.
Does everyone else choose to look around?
Getting candy.
I'm gonna
Think
read the
about
papers
it.
that are
I
being
got a
thrown
4.
out.
It's terrible.
You find a snack list.
Yes.
Someone who's playing a practical joke is like, when you're in town, please pick this up. Wink face.
Ew.
Did I find any candy? Candy?
They're all really stale.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm hungry.
They're like the little mints that people forget about in their drawers.
I have an idea. How about we mix my good candy with that bad candy, and we just have a bunch of candy?
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
we do that. We just get
Sharing.
just licorice.
It's better not to.
Stale. Really stale.
What did you just? I don't want to. I just rolled price secrets for the documents and got a 9. So the question I'm
Oh,
gonna ask
great.
is, what's about to happen?
Oh.
You find a note. It is. It was addressed to Hylas, and it talks about closing. Like, this is a really general update. The batches are going as planned, but we need to do more. We're closing off the operations on Haven. Do away with the experiments.
What was the city that we just left? What was the city that we
Anchor.
It was Anchor. So this is talking about different. Oh, it's
Haven.
from Haven. Okay. Sifa,
Yes.
read this.
See if it reads it.
You choose to look around, or
Yeah,
because
I'll
you
look
haven't
around
heard
too.
of Haven, like
No.
be many things.
That's this boxcars.
Oh, good.
Great,
So
awesome. So you find. So as you're looking, you probably dug these out of like one of the desktops, and you just found it. And underneath a bunch of other sheets and drafts and discarded letters, you find 2 maps. You're gonna find one that is listed as Haven. You can see it's kind of divided in one area. It says it's just simply titled Research and Holding Pens. And on the second map, instead of a single island, it's kind of zoomed way farther back. You see Ogon's mistake. You don't see Throne. It's just kind of within this local area that's all hand drawn. And there are 2 circles on 2 different islands, and one on an X. The X is over the island Haven.
sea travel is not my favorite. If I'm just being honest.
This
Should have
is-
taken the pagoda.
Oh, honey, you know that's gonna get blown up before.
This is gonna take a long time, and we left people on shore.
Wait, what do we gotta do?
It seems we found a conspiracy. You know, bigger than just this town. A lot of bad guys. A lot of bad guys. A
Okay.
lot of punching.
Okay. When? Now?
Soon.
Soon?
We still have to check the rest of this carrier to make sure no one is lying in wait to murder us.
No one's lying and wait to be punched. Got it.
I'm the duck. You never say that. You never say nothing's gonna happen.
You smelled only 2 other constant scents, and they
Okay.
would have been the stony guys.
The stony guys. Okay, so that's the 3 things I
The 3
smelled.
total. The 3 things that you smelled.
Okay.
But we did smell. You did smell it. You didn't mention
But
that you
this
smelled
is a
someone else was here,
carrier.
like the
Yeah.
main guy, the main
The
boss,
hooded figure.
boss man.
But this is a carrier. There are secrets and there are fun things.
Yeah. We
And you have time. So you have time before you reach the island. There's still like another good, not 6 hours, but you still have some time on your hands.
Oh, you don't even need to leave the thing. It's still
It's
walking.
going.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
going
it's
to that
moving.
island,
So
yeah.
we are. Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Haven
Alright.
is the one that's listed
Yeah.
away from anchor, so it's a 2.
So somebody should check the cargo hold. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go up to the top and I'm just gonna work on my tan.
Well, I just had candy, so I'm pretty amped up, and I'm just gonna run around and start opening everything I can find.
Oh god.
Cargo hold, are there boxes there? Crates?
Yes, there are. There's like some that are empty, but they look like they were transporting things in and out. Like there were like rare stuff, like it's like cushion. It's not food. Other ones do have some nice, really random fruits in it.
Yeah,
I would be
that.
interested in this after all.
And others,
I'm just smashing
you'll
them
see
all over.
one specific box. Do you see a specific box? I'm trying to think. You see one box. It's a little neater and cleaner than the others, and when you pry it open, there is a little letter on it that says, to Kivik, yours truly, Moon Rashan, captain of the Lawkeepers.
All right, I'm gonna put that letter in my pocket and keep looking for stuff. What else do I find in the cool box?
You find lots of food, some coin, mostly lots of coin, lots of shiny things. Not really necessarily like shiny artifacts like you guys hoarded out of like the merchants, but definitely a lot of shiny things.
All right, I'm just gonna stuff as much of that as I can into my bag. Get a bunch of this fruit. Not sure if I'm gonna share it yet.
Actually, no, sorry, it was addressed to Captain. I got the whole direction wrong. It's addressed to the Captain
Okay.
of the Lawmakers from Kivik, sorry. Got my brains all mixed up. Names are weird. Tells a better story.
To the lawmakers.
The Lawkeeper. So this is the gift to the Lawkeeper.
I'm slathering on some sunscreen.
Okay,
Got my umbrella.
Strawberries
I
bring fruit up to where she is.
All right. So
Looks like a very massive payout, pretty much.
all right. Well, sounds kind of boring. So I'm gonna go up to the top and give Sifa the letter. So I found this thing with some cool fruit, and it seems kind of like it's important, but anyway, you can read it.
Thank you. Is there any fruit left over?
Yes, here you are.
Oh, that's how I know she really likes me. So I read the letter. Do I make anything of it? Do I make any connections?
Pretty much, it's this group that's paying out the goblin officer, because Moon Rashan is he's the captain of the Lawkeepers, whom Bright Ocean was working for.
Yeah, they sound like angels.
So
Angels.
it's connecting back to
Creepy.
your classes thing and why the merchants didn't know.
Got it. Also, angels. You can't trust them. They say they're the law and everything, but really they're just egotistical, stony-faced. I don't need to go there, because you already know.
Are you two up there right now?
Strawberry is behind Lotus. Lotus is already up there. Strawberry looks up and sees that that Lotus already gave Sifa the fruit and just kind of looks a little sad and takes the fruit and walks back downstairs and just kind of just sad eating the fruit. Just walking, just covered in fruit. I don't know where you are, but I'm walking back down to where we were.
Very. What's wrong?
I'm not helping the boss. She's really sad because you're not supposed to know that.
Region, candy. What is he sad about? I'll give you 2. Do magic trick and there's 2.
Tongue is just Strawberry's pulling the body back, but Strawberry's tongue is just going out towards the candy as far as it can.
Who's pointing back? It'll be our
The boss has
secret.
feelings. The boss has feelings.
You
Has
don't?
emotions.
Actually might be a real person after all.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. Boss is great. Candy. With the wrappers still. I pull the wrappers out with my tongue. eat them anyway.
So I'm not one to get into anyone's business. Actually, that's a lie. I get into everyone's business, and it's wonderful. But she's not your boss.
She's my boss, though. She is. Always been good.
You don't have to be, though.
Like
You can
boss.
be equals.
What's the fun in that? She
Freedom.
tells me to punch. I punch.
Ever,
'Cause-
ever consider not punching when someone tells you to punch and punch when you want to?
Well, I do punch when I want to. I don't always listen to the boss, which I think sometimes makes her mad, but I only like to punch the bad guys who do the bad things. Which is why I thought it'd be cool to be an angel, but I can't because I'm a demon. I'm a devil.
You know, don't tell her I said this, but angels are not always what they're cracked up to be, honey.
Oh, you're funny. I saw what you did there.
Get it.
They crack. Because they crack. Read a comic. It's really good, though. Read a comic.
Just put it this way. How many years have you lived? 100, 200, 300?
I lose track because time and the track keeping of time is very boring. But I know that I've been around for a long time.
Right. How old do you think I am?
You humans are really weird because you're all squishy and I can't tell if you're falling apart or if that's just a piece of your skin. How long have you been old?
I'm not old.
How old are you long?
It's not important, but my point is this. Angels are just as old as you are, if not older. Yet they play the same silly games that I play. Don't let them say they're any better than you are, because they're not. They're no better than I am. It's the choices you make. You can be just as noble as them, or as what they claim to be. Because most of them are petty.
I like you.
I like you too, baby. Now do me one more favor.
Yeah.
Tell me more about these feelings. And I'm gonna flip over and I'll fade to black there.
Curses. Can we do a meanwhile?
Huh? Yes.
So meanwhile, at the top of the transport, yes. So I say, Lotus, darling, come over here.
Isn't the fruit amazing?
It is very tasty, though I think you would enjoy it more, and I will feed a piece to you. Come sit with me. I'm bored.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's kind of boring out here. I kind of ransacked everything and I didn't find any games or toys or, I don't know, diaries.
Is that what you were expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting. I figured people who do bad things are probably interesting, but I guess not.
I think you'll find that the opposite is usually true. Bad people are really simple,
Yeah.
very transparent, and very easy to fool most of the time.
Yeah, and it's angels, right? That are the ones doing this stuff?
Angels are involved, that's for sure. I'm not
Okay.
surprised.
Well, that explains why it's boring. So boring. Oh, God.
How is the cutesy act coming along?
What?
You're getting better,
Well, thank you. I'm so happy. I'm trying.
but for real.
Yeah. What? I've got a new book. Our patron gave it to me as thank you.
You probably shouldn't say those things out loud.
Okay. Anyway, I've got a new book and it's amazing and I'm learning all kinds of new magic from it.
But they gave it to you
Yes.
with no strings attached?
For good behavior. I don't know. I gave them a hug.
You touched them.
I think so. It's always hard to tell if it's actually them or not.
It is, but still, I would keep my distance.
Okay. I mean, they're really cute.
Unless you want to eat them, which I would heavily encourage.
I don't know, a little too cute to eat.
Isn't cuter better and tastier?
But I don't want to take that cute out of the world. It's so
Maybe you should just
lovely.
try a little bite,
That's a good point.
like an incapacitating one.
Why though? Aren't they helping us?
For now. Help has a price, though, and I don't think you want to be caught on the other end of that hierarchy.
That's true. Right. I've learned my lesson.
Yes, you have. I don't think I need to point that out to you.
No. Won't happen again. All right. Keep my distance. Got it.
Unless, of course, you want to take a bite.
No. I've learned my lesson. No biting powerful people unless they're already dead.
Right, and just as a reminder, we should not talk about the patron in front of the others.
All right, they're not here, right? I don't see them.
We can't assume, especially prey. They're very tricky.
Yeah. You're right. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you want to rub oil on my back?
Sure.
And fade.
Cuts back and I'm rubbing oil on prey.
So on Boat Adventure to be continued, after a few hours, you see a small light of the lighthouse of the island coming into view. It is similar to Anchor, where there is rocky, it's kind of mountainous, and there are paths and a bit of woods in and about. But otherwise, nothing really catches your eye. There's no one waiting at the wharf. There's no hustle.
I'm just gonna start running around the beach with my arms out, going woo.
Strawberry is not doing that. He's just trying to be more like the boss and just be like.
I know she knows how to fight. I know you know how to fight.
But she's having a good time. Have a good time.
I'm just working up my energy for a fight.
And so then you come up onto the wharf. There's two very clear. There's like kind of a roundabout where carriages or transportation would usually come through and wind off, and there's a split in paths. Almost, if you imagine, kind of just what I imagine is like old Santa Barbara with like right when you're on the wharf and like that entryway to the pier. There's like a split off different sides of the islands, and there is a single transport. It is similar to a very old creaky automobile with a very small engine attached to the front. You've seen it before. It is a double engine, but it is very small.
I will send the Strawberry Shadow over there to spook out anything that may be hiding.
Nothing comes out.
Okay, good.
Can I run and jump into the driver's seat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't exactly drive these, kind of respond to very simple commands. It is not exactly like a free driving car. It is more of like a little kind of trolley that leads back and forth. There's only one and there's only a seat for two.
Sitting up front. Yes.
Who else goes?
Sifa, as is your right as a red one and all that, do you want to sit down?
Yes.
Strawberry runs, just opens the door. If there's a door. Is there a door?
No, there's no door.
Strawberry pantomimes opening a door.
Excellent. On the side, it does read out Haven Research. It's kind of designating where they go. There's only this trolley available. Just
Oh my gosh, is this like the Jurassic Park Jeep of the island?
Oh, no.
Yes,
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
It's even painted with red with a little black silhouette of like a little maw on it.
Yes.
Is there like lighting in the
Badly
background?
painted too. There's no lighting, no.
Aww. Not ominous at all. How fast do these move?
You have to start it up and get in it.
How do you start it up? Are there buttons?
There is a pad kind of where you're sitting, driver's seat. Maybe touch it.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, this is terrible. I never have to drive myself. I hate islands. I hate sand. I hate getting my clothes wet.
Is there
Why are
any-
we here? There's
it
nowhere to
transfers the
perform.
information
There's not even
that-
a place to do my makeup.
I have some shiny rocks. Do you want to use your makeup on it?
It's not the point. I
Okay.
belong where people are. This is a desert island. What am I supposed to do here?
Adventure!
Adventure and be awesome and be
This
yourself.
is not the kind of adventure that I like.
Strawberry's just like clinging onto the top of the vehicle, just stretched out like this. Talking.
There's
Where's
no
Bray?
booze, there's no caviar, there's no music, there's no poetry, there's no clothing.
I do have some parts of fish.
That's gross.
So's eating fish eggs.
I'm just gonna sulk in the car now.
Great. When you touch the car, it will tell you that the research facility can be reached in approximately whatever 20 minutes equals to. In this enthroned time, the walk is much longer. Based on your map, you know that the diversion is pretty far off, if that's the case. And so it's going to be about if you
I don't
choose
feel
to
like
walk
showing
with
you
me
the
an
map.
hour. Oh, there you go.
Me?
Anybody. I don't want to be here.
Is Shadow Strawberry still around?
Yes.
Is he just like hovering
Running around?
somewhere?
Is this running
It's
around the
leading in
car?
front of the car, so that way if anything comes at the car, it will get him first, hopefully.
Just watching myself.
I'm just sitting there quietly and really gigantic tears are just like pooling right here because she's mad and I'm worried I've done something wrong.
Is there
And-
like, is there like a trunk-like area on the back that I can be sitting cross-legged on?
I mean, you can sit precariously, but it's uncomfortable.
I'll do so, and I'll be just staring at Sifa and drawing. If you're gonna sulk, I'm gonna let the universe know that you sulked.
Careful, human.
I'm always careful.
And it rumbles and it starts actually going.
Can I reach my back leg? Just grab the back of their coat or whatever they're wearing, grab the back of their shawl, and just pull them
Pull
back
them
onto
back,
the car.
yes.
Who's with the back of my foot?
And you start going on your way.
Gotcha, buddy.
All of you are freaking going. Pack onto this car.
Don't even have a sun hat. Or a beach scarf.
Just rips off part of Strawberry's clothes and just puts it around. Here you go, boss. I got you. I got
Is there
you.
fur on it too?
It might be a little fur. I shed. It's warm.
Oh.
The tears start welling up a little bit in my eyes too, and I'm just kind of like hanging out the side. I would imagine if the camera was on this side, they'd be Sifa just there like this, and both of us just like with our head, my head's outside the window, just like.
We can't do that. I'm just gonna hold your hands. Just like,
Everybody is impossible.
You could.
Such divas.
You're funny. You're so funny. Have you ever considered doing good for goodness sake? That by being here, we might save hundreds of people's lives.
I have done good for goodness sake. You, of all people, should know that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you don't.
And I'm gonna just like put my shawl on my shoulder.
Everyone's in a tizzy!
Just a silent, awkward car ride.
Oh my god.
Then I see a bird.
You don't
I don't see any birds or
see
anything.
anything.
Is there rocks?
Like throughout your conversations, you've noticed that your voices carry, and that there isn't really nature here. There are woods nearby, but there's no nature.
So there's
It's
no
quiet.
sounds except for the movement of the car.
It's just quiet rumble.
this is weird.
Too quiet. It's too quiet.
Are there rocks on the ground?
I can sing a song.
There's still, I mean, it's not fully cleared, so this is gravel. It's just like
Okay, I'm gonna grab some
crunch of
gravel and then take it and throw it as hard as I can into the forest and see if I hear anything.
You don't. Nothing reacts to it.
Nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna. I've got a bunch of it, so I'm just gonna keep throwing.
Keep throwing.
It.
Keep throwing. Great.
Boss, this is weird.
Yes, it is weird and strange, and there's no life in this island, and there's no point of me being here.
But your presence adds so much joy to our lives. Of course, it's important for you to be here.
Yeah, you're so great and strong, and if you weren't here, then we wouldn't be here in
Enough.
the first place.
Can't do this without you.
One, I don't buy it from either of you, and two, this is not society. This is a piece of rock in the middle of the ocean, and I am done. So you do whatever you want to do, and she hops off of the car,
Still
and will
moving.
start marching back to the transport on her own.
Oh, great.
Strawberry just lets go of the roof and just goes flying back and just kind of rolls back up into like a ball and then just kind of stands up and
Sifa?
follows.
Good. Awesome. Cool. And so it's just you two heading towards. You're still attached on as this thing's going up this little, up this hill.
Yeah.
And it's a few more minutes, and you crest over and you see a small building made out of what cement looking. It is low. It is only one story, about 20 meters tall, squarish. Nothing fancy. It's nothing fancy.
Is the vehicle like still continuing past it, or is
no,
it
no. It just
stopping
kind
there?
of pulls up and stops there.
Okay, this place looks boring. Will this place go any? This vehicle go any further?
No, it follows this track, and this is kind of the turnabout.
Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
Oh,
And
that's
there's a
worrying.
pair of kind of like just a pull out like garage door that is currently closed.
Well, anyway, might as well get it over with, and I'm just gonna walk out and go
Go inside.
inside.
Go inside. Great.
Dear sister, we should probably go help that one not die.
go through sort of a winding hallway through the magic lights that are there, kind of flickering, kind of on and off, like it's waning. It's waning. That's what it feels like. It's like a flickering is going on.
Lotus, look, where are you? Lotus?
Can I smash this thing?
The light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the flickering. It creeps me out, so I'm just gonna smash it.
You still have those rocks that you have, just like throw them, just keep throwing them until it
Keep
breaks.
throwing them.
Those were easy. Don't do that. No sudden noises. Haven't you ever read those books where they have the monsters jump out? Wait, I'm talking to a monster? Never mind.
If you throw it at one, what happens is like there's a chain reaction. They all sputter all the way down,
Okay.
and now it's all dark down the hallway.
Nice. Good job. I'm just gonna smell my
You don't
way
need light to
along.
smell, yeah.
Great. It is pitch blackness and it is winding.
I'm gonna grab Prey's hand and say, "You're coming with me."
I feel so comforted right now.
Keep the squishy snake. Keep him snake.
I'll protect you.
And as you're going down, there's like motivational posters that are up and around. It's like safety first, and it's been 4 days since our last accident.
Is there like a little like demon devil cat just like hanging there?
Yeah,
buddy?
it's like
almost
little
Friday.
happy chippy
It's almost
face.
blurry.
It's like trying to be like happy.
Can I see
Time
that
is
in the
weird.
darkness?
If you lean in close, probably like actually no, you would not see see these. They're just only if you're like walking close by.
What about me? Could I see a little bit with my?
Kind of that dark vision-esque where everything's kind of
Yeah.
black and white.
Okay.
Prey vision.
Yeah.
I want Prey Vision. I'm Prey. Can I have Prey Vision?
Yes, you are Prey.
Yeah.
Again, keep squishy safe.
And then at the end of this hall, there is a light that says, "Oh, it's not a light." There are clear glass windows all about, and you see a bunch of machinery. Not like gigantic foundries or anything, but a lot of processing, a lot of mixers through these windows, and above the doorway leading to these rooms. It just says written in glow in the dark letters. It says. This is do not continue without proper protection.
I'm gonna
And there are two doors. There's like double doors right underneath that.
turn to Prey and say, so I have some horns to protect my head. Do you have a helmet or anything?
I don't think that's what. Is there? How what can I say with the glowing letters?
It's dimly lit, but you can't really see too far into the rooms. It's kind of small shadows, just of machinery, some bats, some tables in the far back. Like, it's just in this. You have this room. These are all the machineries that kind of curve around in front of you, and behind are like tables, kind of leading down in different rows.
I'm gonna take my shawl and wrap it around my head. And then put a little bow. There. Feel better?
Better than nothing. And I'm just gonna open the door.
It's great.
Push it open.
There's an immense loud creak as you pull it open.
I'm gonna mimic the creak sound after it. So it makes the creak and I'm going creak.
Squishy human requests.
But it's a cool sound. I'm gonna just start moving the door back and forth to make the creak over and over.
Oh my god.
Yep.
This is how I die. This is how I end this mortal coil.
Oh, don't worry. If you die, I won't let it go to waste.
I feel so much
Every
better.
bit of you will be used. I will respect your death.
Like the buffalo.
Yeah.
Just the buffalo.
There's so many good rituals that you could help me with. Actually, probably more dead than living.
I really hate to say this, but I miss Seafood right now.
And as you're talking, it is kind of dark where the machinery is, but towards the table there's more light and shining upon all of these slabs are just... It's kind of a morbid scene. It is various body parts that have been dissected and laid out. There's also just a bowl full of powder, different various bowls full of powder, and yeah.
Powder. Ah, cool.
What do you do?
I'm gonna run up and go pew. So puffs.
Okay. I want you, let's see, to roll plus body.
Uh-oh.
Okay, roll plus body.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Or minus body if it's minus.
Yeah, it's -1. So I got a 6.
A 6. Cool. You get kind of a really strange haze, and you feel your lungs kind of seize up just a little bit, and your vision go a little cloudy. But you feel kind of nauseous. So any kind of so from here on out, any magic that you use will be encumbered for now.
Okay.
Because you can't exactly focus, and it's like kind of startling, and you just feel like a little bit of just nausea hit you.
All right. I'm gonna take a little pouch from my bag and put some of this powder into it, and just
Keep it for later.
So you're feeling a little nauseous? Is it someone you ate?
And across from the tables are just all the body parts that have been arranged.
Are they mostly human servitors, demon?
Ish, yeah,
oh.
there's different kinds, right? They have some that are like preserved naturally. They look human. You can recognize them as human and kind people. And then on a separate table, it's charred and it's that black. And they're opened up. They have arms, and there's definitely one slab table full of different brains.
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna.
Lotus? Normally I would tell you to live your best life, but seeing as my life is quite literally in your hands right now, let's not eat this. This is what we call a scene of investigation.
Right. You want to draw a picture of it?
If I could see anything, I would definitely draw a picture.
Can I use just my pyromancy ability to make some flame in my hand?
Yeah, I think you can just simply do it, and it's kind of like lights up.
Okay.
This area is well lit though. It's like the kind of machinery and all the like
Alright.
distilling stuff isn't.
Can I make more light than that
Yes.
with it? Okay, it doesn't look like a flame so much as it looks like a beautiful crystal that goes out in all these different directions and is really iridescent light that comes out. Think the pure heart crystals from Sailor Moon.
Nice.
Just in my hand.
Oh god, it's so cute.
Perfect.
Isn't that right before they die? I mean,
Yeah.
tangent.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
It's been out for like 20 years. You
No. It's why.
Spoilers.
She said cute, not good magical girl. I don't know why y'all are surprised.
I mean, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I have no idea what any of this says. I just
Magic.
understand that it's amazing.
Do you do anything around these tables?
I'm gonna start prying secrets. So.
Great.
Okay, that'll be a 7.
Cool. You notice as you like look from table to table, they're sitting across each other as if they were a comparison in what they're studying. You can see that in the limbs, everything looks similar as the original form. It isn't decayed or anything. They just are still there, but it's the brains that are. As if like when you get that black lung, it's patchy on all of like the brains that have been taken over. There's like normal healthy kept in like kind of a jar in a vat. The other ones are just kind of like as if they've been eaten away.
Lotus, dear? No more eating anything here.
Why?
I pull out a pair of glasses. They're way too round for me.
Oh my god.
Pull out this, dear sister. You see this brain? This is a nice, normalish brain, right? Now let's go down the line. Do you see a difference? Patchy, zombie, 28 days later, Night of the Living Dead.
I don't know what any of that means.
Neither do I. It's on the labels. But look, see how they decay more and more?
I mean, like, there are lots of things that you like bury in the ground for a few years before you eat them because they taste better that way.
Have you ever seen this happen to a demon, though?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that happens though. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Dear.
I won't eat if it's really stressing you out. Don't worry, I won't eat it. I just want you to feel okay. I mean, we're friends, I think. So yeah, I won't do it.
Bless you. I think we need to find the others, and fast. I've never seen this before.
I mean, we haven't explored all of this area, have we?
No. But read many stories before, and the first thing that happens in all the stories is the group splits up, and usually bad things happen.
And as you say that, there is a sudden like vroom as if something's turning on, and the lights from the back towards where all the distillery and the machines light up all of a sudden, and there's an immense whirring and whirring and whirring.
Remember what I just said? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the machines are like, sound like they're going into overdrive as if someone has overloaded the devil engines.
I am going to pick up... Rose is smaller than me, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to pick you up.
And there is a door up from, like, from where your tables are. There is a set of doors. Yeah.
I'm going to pick her up and run full speed.
Roll dice plus reflex.
I'm going to push it.
Good.
In fact, not going to spend this. So that'll be a raw roll with my...
Yes, you have to do the raw roll.
I get +1 because I do have the power to find.
That is true.
Do I need to re-roll that if it goes off the board?
Nope.
Okay, in which case I got an 8.
Great. So you push, you do get to take a power die. Something risky. You got an 8. So you hear it, and you hear things like going clink, 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 like small little bits of machines are flying off, and all of a sudden there is just an explosion, and it licks you as you're running through the door.
Fire bad. And as I'm running, I'm just gonna set Lotus down as soon as we're out of the room. I'm not Strawberry. You're not strong. I'm on fire. And I immediately get down to the roll.
It smells really good.
Do you just like look at the other room like the things that I could have had?
Yeah. I mean, Prey also smells pretty good.
And as you're recouping, we're fading out to outside. With these two as they're walking back to the war.
Strawberry is being very sneaky, even though he just let go of a moving vehicle and rolled towards her. He's just kind of on all fours, just kind of walking behind her, like keeping a good 10 feet distance, which is not a lot. He's not being that quiet, but he's trying to be quiet.
Yeah, Tifa is just marching back to
All the way back?
transport.
Great, cool.
She's had it. This is not what she signed up for. No. I can hear you. March.
Okay, then you don't mind if I come closer, and I just charge over to her as fast as possible. You okay, boss? Boss? Is it because you miss...
You
You miss me? I'm right
need
here.
to stop talking about that.
Okay. Well, full disclosure, I did talk to Prey about it a
You
little
what?
bit. Well, it was...
What is wrong with you?
I think...
Why would you do that? Do you understand what you've done?
No.
When people know what's important to you, they can use it against you.
But friends don't do that.
Do you even know who Prey is? Because I do.
Who's Prey? Thought he was our friend.
I would say
They were our
ask
friend.
them, but it won't be helpful.
Why? What do you know? You know something.
I know a lot, and
I
I
know.
know that you shouldn't be telling Prey my vulnerabilities.
I'm sorry, boss. I didn't realize that was... I'm sorry.
It's not your place.
We have to trust each other. I am sorry I broke your trust.
Thank you.
Ears are they're still back, in little,
droopy puppy
droopy,
ears.
but they're still this was twitching a little bit because she said thank you. It was positive reinforcement. So,
You know this is not what I am cut out for. I'm not cut out for chasing things and desert islands. I deserve to be at a gala, performing.
yeah, but we're here for a reason, right, boss?
What's that reason?
To stop the bad guys.
The reason is to have legitimacy over claiming all of those things those merchant gave to us. Because that's money, and money is power, and that's what we need to survive.
but so's doing the right thing.
Since when?
Well, morality's very confusing. Some people think it's black and some people think it's white, but I think it's gray. Because you can't just say one thing's good and one thing's bad. Like, I met some good angels before, and the angels were very good, but then I met some bad angels before, and I punched them until they went away.
So just let the angels handle morality.
But they're not good either. I might not be good. I don't know what morality is necessarily, because it's very confusing. But I know that I don't want people who are innocent to get hurt.
Nobody's innocent. Strawberry. Nobody.
What about Lotus?
Especially not Lotus. That's a good one.
What do you mean? You don't like their friends, do you?
Oh no, Lotus is a great friend. We're very close. Not lying.
You have secrets.
Don't we all?
I don't.
No, I'm pretty sure you do.
Okay, one time I stole candy out of Prey's pocket.
You are very frustrating.
Yeah, I get that a lot. But I also get that I'm really good at punching and really helpful.
Well, I'm not really good at punching.
Well, that's why
And
you have
I'm
me.
really not that helpful unless I want to be. And what are we doing here?
The right thing.
Which is what?
Helping people.
Which
But
people? For what reason?
Because they were being hurt by the bad guys.
Who are the bad guys?
The guys were here to hurt.
Are you sure?
Moral ambiguity's boring.
And so are desert islands.
I do have a little fruit left. Would you like it? It might have some rock on it.
No rocks.
Pull out the bag. There's like...
Is it your mixed candy bag too?
It's the mix. Well, so hold on. Let me explain. Just out of character, explain the
Okay,
layering system. Candy at the bottom, so it gets crushed up by the rocks. So there's more candy later.
So now it's mediocre candy, not
Yeah,
best candy,
yeah,
because you got the stale shit.
and
in
then the
there now.
rocks go on top, and on top of the rocks, to keep it safe, is one of the big juiciest fruits that is kind of like a little smushed, a little bruised, but it's definitely there. And Strawberry just kind of reaches in, but one of his like pinky nails just goes into it, and he just tries to turn it around so she can't see that part. I know it's not much, but I want you to have this, boss.
I will take it. Thank you. Again. I said thank you twice.
As you
a
say
lot.
this, there is a muffled explosion from the back, and a bit of crackling, and then suddenly a howl. From where you know, in the direction of the holding pens.
Yeah.
And that's back where they are.
No, that
Nope.
is opposite from
It's in
the
the opposite
Oh.
None
direction.
of you know this because she didn't share the map.
So
Okay,
I
I
didn't
wasn't-
feel
I
like
wasn't-
it.
I wanted to
Because I was
clarify.
being persnickety.
And that is also where we're going to take our break.
Oh no, wait, what? Okay,
I
fine.
have to wait to punch?
Yes.
Oh no, what
Gonna
good
make you wait
pacing
to
and
punch-
timing.
Because
Oh
you
my
punched
gosh.
rocks, aka your feelings already.
Yeah.
Feelings, we don't have those.
I do.
It is second goal, so goals are coming.
We hit second goal! What? Everybody, rock your
And
body.
Over just going towards new lights. We're saving
Ooh.
Great, awesome. So we apparently hit goal. Thank you guys. What
Thank
the
you so
hell?
much.
What the
Thank
fuck?
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow, that's me saying thank you. That's what I say. What the
excited.
fuck? I'm gonna scroll all the way down. You guys are amazing. What the heck? Last thing was
This
AK.
is so
Cool.
much enough.
And so because we've hit goal, everything extra will go to new lighting. Is it more than just simply the boxes and other things? Better light boxes?
Like, I'm gonna redo the light.
I will be lit better. This is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Strix needs good lighting.
Well, also,
Sifa needs good
also
lighting.
Strawberry was extra shiny last week, and it just helps with lighting and makeup and everything's bad.
I'm extra shiny every week, really, though.
Yeah, right now we have 3 soft boxes. Every person should have 3 soft.
I need 2.
Wow, yeah, so we're gonna multiply the number of lights by 5.
But they'll be small.
But definitely, okay, yeah, I was going to say, is like, are you gonna
You
have
guys
a
can't see
bouquet?
that, so.
These things are like that big right now, so we're gonna have more focus, better lighting. All right, start with Dotton. Hi, you people. This is 1296. Hi, you people. I think you're awesome. I thought you should know Sifa's totally the boss. Extra capital. Not
Yeah.
simply boss, but the boss. Theater nerd. 100. Thank you so much. I got some news today. I'll leave to you to decide what kind it is. My ankle isn't broken. I want to say thank you yet again for the awesome back and forth we all had last night, which was amazing. Also, Sifa, have you have you need for minion? I volunteer as tribute.
Let's talk.
It's fine.
Thank you. I'm glad those accounts exist. They're very fun. I'm really enjoying the
The
back and
character
forth that
Twitter
we're having.
accounts.
Yes.
We may or may not
Yes.
engage with you. It depends on how cool you act.
Yeah. Get on
There
it.
may or may not be a second Michael. That is not. Theater nerd again. What the hell? I'm glad your ankle's not broken. That's good news. That's really fucking scary.
You don't have to use your money to buy new ankles.
Yeah.
Theater nerd 1204. Uneven numbers are evil.
Fair enough.
We can't even.
Oh.
William TW, $25. Insert funny message here. Who wants to make one up?
Me?
Yeah, point the fingers went up to you first.
Nose goes.
Nose goes.
Oh.
Demon chips, buy yourself some demon chips. I don't know why I did Spider-Man, but
I do like the Spider-Man branded demon chips. It's my favorite. They're all like little webs. They're like Funyuns but in the shape of webs.
Oh, gross.
they're probably actually made out of webs.
Yeah.
Oh!
Demons love webs.
No. No. Fractal Eye, 100. For the fish bones. And this awesome group of people in this great game, but mostly for the fish bones.
Oh, thank you.
So boner. Second, is it second? To Michael. To Michael, $5. Remember, the concordant harmonies and I are watching.
Mm-hmm. We're watching back.
I'm so excited.
I can't see them.
Two Michael's really salty.
Yeah.
I think Two Michael has a lot of anger and bitterness about being trapped
Made of
in an
limestone.
angel body and having to always be the rules and not actually getting to live like us because we're awesome and very hedonistic and we get it. You've got a complex. We'll work on it.
You know, apple flavor salt licks don't differ from regular salt licks. They're all salty. Yeah.
Wait,
Rabbit-
is that just a fact? Did you just drop a salt lick fact on us?
Yes.
Hey guys.
Rabbit salt licks, they don't taste any different.
I want to lick some salt. Man.
Do not get me started on salt facts.
Why do you have salt?
What is going on in
Okay,
this
we're
studio
going-
right
we're
now?
going.
You went on.
Honor's dissertation on salt.
Wow.
Nerd. Carry on.
To Hoods, 25. Thank you to Hoods.
you.
Drunkish, but popping in to say I love you all, and this show is fucking amazing. Keep being awesome, folks. Thank you for coming in.
These are.
I hope life isn't so crazy insane for you. Mythalion, $10 for the boss educating Strawberry about silks, the cheap kind, of course. Next one is to Hoods again, $25. Drunk but love you all. Thank you for letting me be the person
like the
I want
updates.
to be.
To Hoods, what are you doing? Slow down.
I love the
Slow down,
updates
please.
though.
I think this doesn't work. Next is Theater Nerd, $70. Holy shit.
What are you doing?
Steph is kicking butt and taking names. Great job. This show is awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's all you, Steph.
For us.
That hit
That
gold.
was why I said it.
Oh.
Oh, thank
You're so
you.
sweet.
Thank you.
Of course,
That's so nice.
Gritty Weasley,
Oh.
$15. This
That
donation is so see if I can buy Lotus and Strawberry the finest candy in the hopes that
Yes!
those two precious little cinnamon rolls may forgive her for being such a mean bully. Less than three, less than three.
Oh, damn. Grinny's coming at you. Nice, Grinny. Love you. Grin Fandango.
Oh, geez.
just
What
making
the heck,
sounds?
you guys? It's just like throwing more. Cage L2K? Did I say that right? I guess it is. $10. Time to go to sleep, but I'll catch y'all on the VOD tomorrow. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Sweet dreams.
Volps484, $5. Goal! And Bright Lights! Demon City!
Yeah. Yeah.
Fractal Eye, $50. See if it does need better lighting.
Oh.
Just see
Wait,
if it-
how to interpret that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interpret that in the way that you want it to be interpreted.
Are you
The
calling
way
me?
you want
Are
to
you
be
calling me
interpreted?
ugly?
Are you calling you ugly?
Me?
And
Ugly?
with that, we will take a break 10 minutes and think about that.
Yeah.
Go get some water, stand up, stretch, go get some snacks. I'm gonna get some snacks and snarf down some rolls that I brought with me. And and tune in and see what the fuck was howling in that forest.
Yeah, I bet it was a monster.
It's a future friend. Future friends. Alright, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Punch your feelings.